That's a crime of passion. That's where mistakes are made.
Look who's on the suspect list.
I'm gonna make them pay.
It probably won't come as a shock to longtime viewers, but heading into Chicago Fire Season 14 Episode 9 on NBC, danger is once again front and center. When is there ever not a sense of peril on this show? Over the years, Chicago Fire has built its reputation on putting both main characters and familiar faces in life-threatening situations, and next week looks set to continue that tradition. The episode is titled Crime of Passion, and that title alone is enough to raise some serious red flags. According to the official synopsis, a member of the Firehouse 51 family remains in danger, leaving everyone on edge. The wording here is important, because it suggests that whatever threat we're dealing with doesn't get resolved quickly. This feels less like a single rescue and more like an ongoing crisis that could stretch across multiple episodes. At the same time, Cruz steps in to help Seve ride as his investigation continues. This is one of the most encouraging elements of the upcoming episode. Rather than wrapping things up in a neat procedural bow, the show is allowing Severide's storyline to unfold over time, giving it more emotional and narrative weight. Across the Chicago franchise as a whole, this season has leaned more heavily into serialized storytelling. We've seen it on Chicago Med with Hannah's pregnancy arc, and on Chicago PD with longer-running intelligence cases. Chicago Fire is clearly following that same approach, and it's making these episodes feel more connected than ever. That shift also makes the stakes feel higher. When storylines carry over week to week, consequences start to matter more, and the danger feels less disposable. Looking ahead, there's also a practical concern hanging over the franchise. With the Olympics approaching, it's very likely that Chicago Fire, along with the rest of the Chicago shows, will be off the air for much of February. That makes every upcoming episode feel especially important. The hope is that when the series returns after the break, it does so with a strong, uninterrupted run that carries momentum all the way to the end of the season. So heading into Crime of Passion, the questions are simple but heavy. Who is still in danger? How far will Severide's investigation go? And are we about to lose someone Firehouse 51 can't afford to lose? What are you most worried about in Chicago Fire Season 14 Episode 9? Let us know your thoughts in the comments. And for more previews, breakdowns, and updates from the Chicago universe, make sure to like, subscribe, and stay connected with TV Promo Recap.